Zach Brown was saying that he described you as a guy in a horror movie that, you know, he keeps coming back effectively.
You can call me Chucky.
Max Verstappen will not be moved. He heads to Abu Dhabi with a fighting chance still to win it all.
I was interested in the comment you made earlier in the week when you said you're only in this fight because of other people's failures. Do you think today was an example of that?
Another one, yeah. We are in this fight still because of other people's failures, not because of what we did. Yes, we did really well. We have really maximized pretty much all races. But if we would have been in the position of how dominant of a car they had, let's say like that, championship would have been over a long time ago.
Max, from where you're sitting, do you think McLaren are favouring Lando over Oscar?
Absolutely. Someone, I don't know, I heard something.
Max, do you know who P2 and P3 were in 1985?
I couldn't care less. It's not my problem.
Could you tell me what did you think of the start when Lando came towards you, trying to defend and then lost the...
Yeah, I mean, it was a good try. Good try to defend, but then of course it didn't work out at the end because he braked too late. Because he was focused on me, looking in the mirror, but that's what you normally should do, right? I mean, if you in the start you have to try and defend your position.
You would do that?
Yeah, but then I would stay ahead, of course.
Yeah.
Who would win if you all raced in reverse?
I don't know, and I don't really care.
Do you think that sometimes people are too hard with you, that you don't deserve this kind of criticism?
Again, I don't care, man. I just go home, I live my life. I had a few lovely gin tonics on Tuesday on the boat, and now I'm here again.
Sebastian Vettel gave an interview to F1's podcast and spoke about you, and I'm going to quote him. He said that the key ingredient is in his head. Hardly ever makes some mistakes, delivers when he needs to, feels the pressure. We all do, but he's able to find a space in his head where he's able to put that to a side and focus on what matters. How do you comment Seb's words?
Yeah, he's correct. Yeah. There was any booing? I didn't hear anything. Maybe I'm deaf. I don't need to really talk about it. It's not worth my time.
20 seconds though, you won by today. We're going back to the Red Bull of the past that was dominating. Is this car, do you not think it's got enough in these final two tracks? Because you've been good at a lot of different tracks now.
Yeah, it's all about the car.
I said you've been good. I didn't say it was the car's been good. I said you've been good.
And on those moves and those penalties, will you do anything different next time around then, given they've been penalised?
Maybe get a drink in the pit stop. Yeah, I mean the engine was off for 20 seconds, so I had enough time. And like you said, you know, before I could only win it in the fastest car.
Exactly.
This year has been a little bit different.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
I was going to say...
En dat heb ik hem absoluut gezegd live bij Sky Sports.
Got to talk about the move. A great fight with Charles, obviously, towards the end. Watching you two side by side was fantastic. And then the move that sealed it. Talk us through it.
Racing. That's how it's called. Otherwise, it's better to stay at home. I have a quick question here. I mean, I appreciate all of you being here, but I don't see any British press. They have to run to the airport, or they don't know where they don't know where the press conference is. You know?
Yeah, that's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Everybody names the car a girl and the engine and stuff. I'm like, no, it's a guy. Why should it be a girl?
Helmut Marko says he fears your Red Bull exit. Why is he saying that?
I don't know.
So he's getting the wrong end of the stick. You're not thinking of leaving Red Bull at any time?
No, I think just focus on commentating. I'll focus on driving. And then, you know, you don't need to think about any other scenarios.
We just worry about you.
Max, can you let Russell through, please? Let Russell through.
No, I was ahead. Mate.
My advice is to let him through.
Wait, I was ahead. He just ran me off the road.
But that's the rules.
Oh, contact! Max Verstappen into the side of George Russell.
Max, how would you fancy your chances on Gorilla Grid this year?
Not very good, I guess. I don't know. I just get less and less interested the more I do it. I remember when I was 18, I was like, I need to try and be good at it. Now I just don't care. It's actually better when you're not good at it. It's more fun.
You know who's really good? Agile.
Yeah? Well, yeah, I don't know, he's 18, 19, right?
Yeah.
He's keen.
Yeah.
I'm not keen anymore.
None of his teammates have been able to measure up to him. He's a beast on the track, a winning machine who doesn't give a about what we have to say or what anyone else has to say.
Me.
It's not.
Can be me.
It is.
Yeah, because I do not give
Side by side between the two rivals for the championship.
Now, the closest Lando got was at pit exit. Can you give us your view of what happened there?
Yeah, I think the grass was it was not really well cut on the right-hand side. So I think, Lando saw that as well. And he made sure that it was nicely cut.
Any more comments?
What do you want me to say?
Well, nothing.
Okay.
If that's it,
Next
that's
question
it.
then.
Okay. Look, Max, where do we go?
I mean, honestly, I don't care about the records, but it was.
Just care about the records like a little bit.
I mean, when I'm sitting on the beach and drinking gin tonic, I don't care about that later on. So I'll be fine.
So, what's the relation with the tifosi?
Max, please.
Yeah, honestly, it's been great, and actually, I had a funny story in qualifying where we were driving in the pits.
You got them too?
A lot of people were clapping. Then one guy, he was doing some different things to me, so I gave him the finger. And then the next time I came around, he was clapping. So, they learn.
Max, why have you had so many accidents?
I don't know. And like I said in the beginning of this press conference, I got really tired of all the questions. So, yeah. I think if I get a few more, I'll headbutt someone.
And there's Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane once again. It's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
That's what you get when you don't leave the space.
Hello, this is Roland Rodriguez from DAZN Spain. A question to Max. Last weekend, for the first time of the season, your teammate was in front of you in qualifying, and then in the race and until the crash. I would like to understand, as you guys watch all the telemetry, where he was faster or adapting better to the car, at least in qualifying.
I don't know, man. Different setup. So as soon as I went into qualifying, I knew the car was.
Thank you, Max. Let's watch our language going forward. What did you change overnight? Because it seems there's been a big difference in performance, Silly.
A lot.
Can you elaborate in terms of what you've done?
No, I might get fined or get an extra day. So.
Well, look, are you confident, Max, with the race pace?
Maybe.
I mean, how much of a step into the unknown is the race, given the problems you had yesterday in practice?
It's an unknown. Yeah.
Tell us about lining up
This
along.
is not towards you, don't worry.
Okay.
I don't want to upset you.
We're fine, but can you just tell us about lining up alongside Lando then tomorrow in terms of the championship battle and your tactics in the race?
I will find out tomorrow.
All right, Max, thank you.
Luke Smith from The Athletic. Max, I know you won't elaborate on what the changes were, but how much of those changes were learning, I guess, from what happened in Baku, where you guys went in the wrong direction? And what's the balance between, particularly at a street track like this, the driver getting the most out of the car in those sections or those breakthroughs with the car?
I would prefer if you ask these questions outside the room.
Andrew Benson, BBC Sport. One for Max and then one for Lando and Lewis. Max, will you talk to us outside the room? Because technically there's not yeah, okay.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Now, I've got a question for both you and Lewis now. There's been a lot of talk about what happened on the opening lap at Silverstone. If you two end up wheel to wheel after the start tomorrow.
Now, can we just already stop about this? Because we had so many questions about this. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Honestly, the whole Thursday, we've been answering this all the time. So can we just stop about it, please?
Okay.
We are racers, we will race. And of course, we're going to race hard, but fair. So we just keep pushing each other.
Lewis, anything from you? Okay.
fucking blind motherfucker.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win.
I guess we'll never know.